Iowa. It is All-Star Baseball time. I'm Russ Ocker. Along with me tonight is Koestner and Josh Rice. It is a special pitch GameCast edition on a Friday night. It's a district semifinal. Game time was scheduled for 8 o'clock, but we were the second game tonight, and so we're still about 25 to 30 minutes away from the first pitch here at Ottumwa Midwest. In Game 1 tonight, Monroe County advances. They are now 1 win away from a trip to the Little League State Tournament in Davenport, Iowa. They will play on Monday night at home. The 9-10-year-old division, 11-12-year-old division championship game for the district is being held in Monroe County, and that'll be Monday night. So now it just comes down to who will take on Monroe County. Will it be the All-Stars from Ottumwa American, or will it be our Appanoose County All-Stars? Ottumwa American, they are unbeaten in district play so far, while Appanoose County lost once. They lost to Monroe County, and they're looking for a chance to get back to them for a little revenge. You are listening to KCOG Centerville, the Pitch Sports Show special GameCast edition. We're back after this.
This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Hy-Vee is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Hy-Vee. You'll also find them online at dailyhyveegan.com. That's dailyhyveegan.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Hy-Vee, the newspaper that cares about Appanoose County.
You're listening to a special GameCast edition of the Pitch Sports Show. I'm Russ Ocker, along with me, Koestner and Josh Rice. Live from the Ottumwa Midwest Field on what is turning out to be a beautiful evening now. It's been a very hot day. That first game, it was blazing out here, but as the sun has gone down, Josh, I think we're in for a very nice night to play baseball. Oh, absolutely. If they were kind of perched up here up above, we kind of got a nice little breeze, but it should be a great game. You know, our guys, a lot of them have been here before. Some of these guys are playing for their third trip to a state tournament, so it should be a great game tonight, and hopefully we have some good baseball. Well, when this group of kids were 10 years old, they went all the way to the state championship game before losing to Walnut Creek Little League. And so they are no strangers to big games. Most of these kids were on that team. There's a few new faces. Kirkland is new to this squad. They weren't living here when they were 10. Also, we've got Jax Mosley. Kate Mosley. He was not on the team when they were 10. And I don't recall, was Gottman on the team when they were 10? He hit a big home run in the series. That's right, he did. So just a couple of kids who maybe not have been on this stage before, but manager Brad Riggle will have everybody ready to go. But, Chad, it's going to be a tough task tonight. This is a Ottumwa American team that hasn't been beat yet, and there's a lot of hype on this group of young men. There certainly is. They come into the game undefeated, as you said, and from the word on the street, they have a pretty good pitcher that throws some pretty good gas. So I know the boys went down and had some BP against the pitching machine last night. They cranked it up a little bit to try to get used to some faster pitching, and hopefully that'll pay off for the boys tonight. Appanoose County will be the home team via the coin toss. They're stationed in the third base dugout. Ottumwa American in the first base dugout. They'll be the visitors. These teams playing for a right to go to Monroe County on Monday night and take on a very talented Monroe County team. Another group of 10-year-olds 2 years ago that went to the state tournament and did pretty well there. Also defeated Appanoose County in district play 2 years ago, but Appanoose County was able to come back and get them in the state tournament and essentially win a district title. So these guys are no strangers to each other. Appanoose County looking to get another shot at Monroe County, but it's not going to be easy tonight as the Ottumwa American stands in their way. We're probably about 20 minutes away from the first pitch. We're going to have a break and come back to Ottumwa Midwest Field right after this.
The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course. Golf season is here, and the Preserve is in immaculate shape. Call today and get your tee time at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Also, if it's time to upgrade your equipment, then it's time to stop into their golf shop. Let their knowledgeable staff help you find just what you need to help you look your best, and more importantly, play your best. The Preserve on Rathbun Lake. Find out more at honeycreekresort.com.
Hi, this is Amy with the Flower Seat, and we have a new look. We would like to welcome the Junk Parlor to the east side of the square. The Junk Parlor carries a huge selection of antique, vintage, and repurposed items. Spring is just around the corner. Let the Flower Seat and the Junk Parlor get your home and garden ready. Flower Seat on the northeast corner of the Centerville Square. Call 437-4131 and check us out on Facebook.
You're listening to KCOG Centerville. Russ Ocker, Chad Koestner, Josh Rice, live from the Ottumwa Midwest Field here in Ottumwa, Iowa. And of course, our show has many fine sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, Hy-Vee. We're lucky to have them with us. Josh, you were off today, right? So I'm on vacation this week. So is the store still standing without you? I know when we drove by, it seemed like it was still standing. But yeah, we got a lot of great stuff going on this week. Hold on just a minute. I'll bring out my ad here. I don't know what we would have done without smartphones. But we got a lot of great stuff. Thursday, Friday, Saturday sale. We have Hy-Vee apple juice, 64-ounce, 4 for $5. You have Hy-Vee pop and 12-pack cans, 5 for $10, and get 25 cents a gallon on your fuel saver card. We also have Bug Shooter bug spray, sorted sizes, anywhere from $2.99 to $5.99. Rockstar energy drinks. We have up to 15 flavors, 5 for $5. And stop in this week, and we have roses on sale, 10 for $10, and save 10 cents a gallon on your fuel saver card. All of that at your Centerville Hy-Vee. And you got big plans. This is the first of 3 straight days of baseball for you. Absolutely. I'm heading down to St. Louis tomorrow morning, catch a couple of games down there, and they're playing the Mets. I haven't been down there yet this year, so I'm really excited to get on the road tomorrow morning and head down there and watch some good baseball. That's Chad's team, you know, the Mets. You guys going to be able to get along up here tonight? Or? Oh, tonight we will. Last we were listening to it in the car. The Mets were up 1-0. Yeah, so I'm not going to say too much. It's a big game left. Well, we're going to work on getting some lineups for you for tonight's contest. Appanoose County, the home team, but Ottumwa Midwest will be the visiting team here tonight in this district semifinal. We're back with more on Hy-Vee's The Pitch right after this.
Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer Clear Correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, they take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitchfork Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353. Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann and
Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has got you covered when it comes to men's trash. Whether it be business or casual, Jim Ireland Menswear can help. From jeans to slacks, from dress shirts to golf shirts, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help you look your best. And if you've got a wedding in your future, call Jim Ireland Menswear or stop by to talk about tux rentals. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square.
You're listening to The Pitch on KCOG Centerville. Russ Ocker, Chad Koestner, Josh Price here with you tonight, as we are probably now about 20 minutes away from game time. Both teams, I think, will be taking infield, I would assume, so both teams will need to take an infield. They're getting the field ready to go right now on what should be a beautiful night for baseball. The sun has gone down, and it should be very nice. A little bit humid yet for these boys, but that's what baseball's all about. The Appanoose County All-Stars will send Cannon Regal to the mound tonight. Josh, you were there in his last outing, one walk away from a perfect game against Davis County. Pretty good outing.
Absolutely. I mean, I had Cannon from the time he came up in Little League, and I've never seen him throw a game like that. He was absolutely lights out. Like I said, the next to last batter kind of got away from him and just missed a perfect game, but he was throwing hard, and he was picking his spots wherever he wanted to throw the ball. So we'll see if Cannon can repeat that performance again tonight.
Well, it's all on the line tonight. The district semifinal. Who will play for a trip to the state tournament on Monday night? We will take a break. We'll come back on the Pitch Sports Show and look at lineups right after this on Hy-Vee The Pitch.
They don't build cars like they used to, and they don't repair them like they used to either. Today's vehicles contain advanced, lightweight materials and safety features like crumple zones and airbags that help protect your family. Repairing them properly after a collision requires up-to-date training. RK Auto Body has it. We're among only 10% of shops to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class business. When you pick a collision repair shop, make the smart choice for your family's safety. Choose gold-class trained repair professionals. Choose RK Auto Body. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500. At J&L Flooring in Centerville, they're ready to help with all your flooring needs. J&L Flooring on the east side of the Centerville Square has carpet, vinyl, tile, hardwood, and laminate. And with a large selection in stock, you're sure to find just what you want at a great price. J&L Flooring on the east side of the square in Centerville is open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 2. J&L Flooring on the east side of the Centerville Square. Their prices will floor you. Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics.
Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Hy-Vee is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Hy-Vee. You'll also find them online at dailyhywegian.com. That's dailyhywegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Hy-Vee, the newspaper that cares about Appanoose County. The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course. Golf season is here, and the Preserve is in immaculate shape. Call today and get your tee time at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Also, if it's time to upgrade your equipment, then it's time to stop into their golf shop. Let their knowledgeable staff help you find just what you need to help you look your best, and more importantly, play your best. The Preserve on Rathbun Lake. Find out more at honeycreekresort.com.
Hi, this is Amy with the Flower Tea, and we have a new look. We would like to welcome the Junk Parlor to the east side of the square. The Junk Parlor carries a huge selection of antique, vintage, and repurposed items. Spring is just around the corner, so the Flower Tea and the Junk Parlor get your home and garden ready. Flower Tea on the northeast corner of the Centerville Square. Call 437-4131 and check us out on Facebook.
Well, we're about 15, 20 minutes away from game time here at Ottumwa Midwest on this beautiful Friday night. And it'll be Appanoose County, the home team, and Ottumwa American, the visiting team. Ottumwa American taking infield right now. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Northside Insurance starting lineup. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Northside Insurance in Centerville. Calling Gonerman and the group at 856-3333. That's 856-3333. For Ottumwa American, the visiting team, they're under the direction of manager Tommy Mitchell. Chris Shark is helping. Tom Mitchell Sr. is assisting, and Rick Wood also, he's not here tonight. He's at the high school game, but he's also been helping with this team. Their lineup looks like this. The shortstop, Dominique Delahoy, will lead off. Second baseman, Colton McKinnon, will bat second. Third baseman, Mitch Wood, will bat third. Off the bump tonight, it's Adam Denniston. He will bat cleanup for American. The left fielder is Thomas Mitchell batting fifth. The catcher, Jackson Corzette, will bat sixth. At first base, Trey Schwartz bats seventh. Right fielder Tyler Shark will bat eighth, and batting ninth, Dakota Derby in center field. Now off the bench tonight, we'll see Zach Ross, Clay Morris, and Kai Glosser. 12-man roster for Ottumwa American, so everybody will have to, I believe, will have to bat once and play 2 innings in the field with a 12-man roster for American. Appanoose County, they're carrying a 13-man roster, which means play requirements, just one at-bat for everybody. Manager Brad Riegel will send this team to the field tonight to play for the right to go to the district championship game. Miles Clausen, the sweet swinging lefty, will lead off and play center field. Merrick Matthews will play first base, or shortstop rather, and bat second. The pitcher is Cannon Riegel. Third baseman Corey Shondell will hit cleanup. The right fielder Trent McCann will bat fifth. At first base is Gage Pearson batting sixth. My man Otis Williams will play left field and bat seventh. Catcher Lance Fowler bats eighth. And at second base batting ninth is Chase Kirkland. Now off the bench for Appanoose tonight, Mason Ballman, Zach Hy-Vee with Kate Mosley, and Hunter Gottman will come off of the bench for manager Brad Riegel, who's assisted by Bobby Pearson and Dustin Kirkland tonight. That's your Northside Insurance starting lineup. We are back right after this on Hy-Vee the Pitch.
Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer Clear Correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
You're listening to KCOG Centerville, 1400 AM and 99.7 FM. And we are broadcasting worldwide tonight. You can pick us up streaming live at thepitchsportshow.com. That's thepitchsportshow.com. So spread the word. If you've got some relatives that don't live around here, they can get the game from anywhere. Thepitchsportshow.com. Well, Ottumwa Americans done with their infield and the Appanoose County All-Stars to a nice ovation. Head to the field for their infield tonight. Pretty good crowd tonight, about 42,000 on hand for this district semifinal, as they are jam-packed here at Ottumwa Midwest. And guys, we got to give props to Morgan's on the corner. We went down there and had one heck of a cheeseburger, cheeseburger fries and a drink for $6 tonight at Morgan. No, you can't beat that. Brian Morgan treated us right. Well, I think he treats everybody right when they went there. $6 special, but it was a half-pound burger. We had to organize into boatload of fries, home-cut French fries. It was great. Hats off to Brian Morgan. Absolutely. So if you're ever in the area, stop in and see him over there at Morgan's on the corner. Appanoose taking their infield manager, Brad Riggle, getting this team ready to go. Josh, seems like a lot of electricity out of that third base. Yeah, absolutely. The kids kind of came fired up. And like you said, we have a big crowd. You know, they have these bright yellowy, greenish shirts, and you kind of look down the third base line, and they're peppered in down there everywhere. So hopefully we can get the crowd into it, and these boys keep that fire going. We can get a good ball game rolling. Now, the Centerville Big Reds are playing tonight in Oskaloosa. We had a tough decision to make. It took us all week, really, to decide what direction we were going to go, and it really came down to game time and us being able to get to the game on time. Otherwise, we would have loved to have called the high school game. We've been able to call both of them, and we certainly wish our Big Reds the best of luck. The latest score that we have was in the third inning, and the Big Reds were down 2-1. So we'll look for that. That's been about 30 minutes ago, so I'm sure a lot has happened there. So we'll look for another update for Oskaloosa and the Centerville Big Reds starting their postseason play tonight in Oskaloosa. I want to thank the district manager, Rod Thompson. He always does a great job, very hospitable. Got everything set up for us tonight. Got a great press box crew up here at Ottumwa Midwest. Tommy Mitchell, where are we at? This page. Press box crew on the PA is Rich Kennedy tonight on the official scorekeeper and with the radar gun, so we won't have to do the rough star. We might actually get an accurate number. Chad LaRue is your official scorekeeper tonight, and he's got a radar gun up here. We'll see how fast these kids are throwing. And Andy Arona is keeping the pitch count tonight, which might be the most pressure position, because if you mess that up, you get to talking or something like that and miss a pitch or two, you can really affect the outcome of the game. Oh, most definitely, and I know as being a coach in the day, I kind of keep my clicker going. I miss pitches all the time, and I rely on these guys. I'm sure he'll do a very professional job and keep us right on track. Yeah, we always have two in our press box because, like you said, sometimes it gets chatter a little bit, and so two's always better than one. Back before the counters, and I was coaching high school baseball in Moulton. The very first game I coached had a young man keeping a pitch count, and I knew our pitcher was kind of getting up there, and so I said, Jeffy, where's he at on pitches? And he said 85, something. Oh, well, he's not too bad. And then about 2 seconds later, wait a minute, that's 105. Time out. New pitcher. We'll grab a break. We'll come back to Ottumwa Midwest Field. It's just about game time. You are listening to KCOG Centerville.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitchfork Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353.
8:45 is your time, and the first game, Monroe County was the winner over J-Waukee by a score of 13-5. So they advanced on to the district final Monday night in Monroe, where the winner goes to state. Josh, Monroe County is going to be a difficult task for either one of these teams. Absolutely. Like we mentioned earlier, we clashed with Monroe County and a couple of years ago, and they were definitely a tough team, and we had our hands full with them already this year. So, either team that goes on is not going to be a walk in the park for sure. Monday, Monroe County is going to be there. They've got a great ball team, and it should be another great game regardless of who's playing in that one. Well, Ottumwa American comes in here undefeated in district play, and again, a lot of hype on these guys. They got a young man on the mound that, from what we hear, really can get it up there, and so we're anxious to see what they get him on the radar gun tonight, and that is Adam Denniston. He'll be doing the pitching for Ottumwa American tonight. We are probably about 5 minutes away from the first pitch. They're wrapping up infield, then they'll have the introductions, and then we will play some baseball here at Ottumwa Midwest. The district semifinal. Coming up next on Hy-Vee's The Pit.
Kiko Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember,
McCann can.
Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has got you covered when it comes to men's trash. Whether it be business or casual, Jim Ireland Menswear can help. From jeans to slacks, from dress shirts to golf shirts, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help you look your best. And if you've got a wedding in your future, call Jim Ireland Menswear or stop by to talk about tux rentals. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square.
Introducing the starting lineup for what we think will be a heck of a baseball game tonight. Appanoose County, Cannon River goes to the mound. Josh, probably nobody any more familiar with Cannon than you. You coached him for a couple of years. This is a young man that his first couple of years, at any given night, could be really good. But on any given night, be not so good. This year has been a little different. He's been much more consistent. Yeah, he's kind of come into his own this year, and the focus got there, and that was kind of Cannon's problem to begin with. But sometimes he was just not there. I mean, but when he's there, you're not going to find a much better athlete. I mean, whether he's behind the plate, on the mound, at shortstop, it doesn't matter. He can hit the ball a ton too, and I feel blessed that I got to watch Cannon kind of come through and progress and in the ball player that he is now. Look forward to watching him the rest of the way through his career. Well, you're in the nickname Loose Cannon for some of the things you're talking about. But he's 12 now. I think he is focused. He's determined to get back to that state tournament. And tonight's a big night for him. We haven't seen a All-American. The boy on paper and the word on about him, it's not going to be easy tonight. No, definitely not. I mean, these guys, they look like they're a pretty good ball team. And like I said, Chad and I have kind of heard from the same source, so we'll take that for what it's worth. But, I'm sure these guys are going to put up a great game. You don't go through district play undefeated and not have a good baseball team. Appanoose County and Ottumwa American going to square off in the district semifinal. Coming up next, Hy-Vee.
They don't build cars like they used to, and they don't repair them like they used to either. Today's vehicles contain advanced lightweight materials and safety features like crumple zones and airbags that help protect your family. Repairing them properly after a collision requires up-to-date training. RK Auto Body has it. We're among only 10% of shops to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class business. When you pick a collision repair shop, make the smart choice for your family's safety. Choose gold-class trained repair professionals. Choose RK Auto Body. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500. At J&L Flooring in Centerville, they're ready to help with all your flooring needs. J&L Flooring on the east side of the Centerville Square has carpet, vinyl, tile, hardwood, and laminate. And with a large selection in stock, you're sure to find just what you want at a great price. J&L Flooring on the east side of the square in Centerville is open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 2. J&L Flooring on the east side of the Centerville Square. Their prices will floor you.
This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Hy-Vee is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Hy-Vee. You'll also find them online at dailyhyveejan.com. That's dailyhyveejan.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Hy-Vee, the newspaper that cares about Appanoose County. The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course. Golf season is here, and the preserve is in immaculate shape. Call today and get your tee time at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Also, if it's time to upgrade your equipment, then it's time to stop into their golf shop. Let their knowledgeable staff help you find just what you need to help you look your best, and more importantly, play your best. The Preserve on Rathbun Lake. Find out more at honeycreekresort.com.
Hi, this is Amy with the Flower Seat, and we have a new look. We would like to welcome the Junk Parlor to the east side of the square. The Junk Parlor carries a huge selection of antique, vintage, and repurposed items. Spring is just around the corner. Let the Flower Seat and the Junk Parlor get your home and garden ready. Flower Seat on the northeast corner of the Centerville Square. Call 437-4131 and check us out on Facebook.
All right, it's just about game time here in the Central Midwest where the Appanoose County All-Stars are taking to the field. And it'll be Cannon Riegel on the buff tonight. And, Chad, I think the first inning is vital for Cannon. We talked about he's much more consistent than he used to be, but there's still that first inning could tell the tale on which Cannon we see tonight.
Yeah, most definitely he's got to come out and do it straight. Let his defense help him out. Let the guys put the ball and play, make plays behind him, and get through this first inning without any hiccups and get on with the ball game.
Well, defensively for Appanoose County, Otis Williams in left. The center fielder is Miles Clausen. Trent McCann out in right. Corey Shondell at third. Eric Matthews at short. Jace Kirkland at second. And the first baseman is Gage Pearson. Behind the plate is Lance Fowler, behind the plate tonight. And on the bump is Cannon Riegel. Good fastball, pretty good off-speed pitch. He's a 12-year-old, a lot of experience, so we hope that Cannon brings his A game tonight. We'll get an idea on the radar gun here being ran by Chad LaRue as to where the fastball is at tonight, about 51 there, but that didn't look like that he reared back and brought it. I suspect we're going to see Cannon in the upper 50s tonight, or at least mid-50s when he really cuts it loose. A district final in store for somebody on Monday night. Will it be Appanoose County or will it be Ottumwa American? We're just about ready to find out. This group of kids for Appanoose County, a trip to state when they were 10 where they finished runner-up. Last year as 11-year-olds, a lot of these kids were on a team that went to state, and a number of them were on the 12-year-old team that went to state. And you know they're hungry to get back there. And, not very many people can say that every year they were in Little League, they went to a state tournament. This group of kids has an opportunity. And it's right here tonight in front of them to get to that district championship game. So here we go. Game on. It's Dominique Delahoy stepping in the shortstop for Ottumwa American. Cannon Riegel to the plate. Breaking ball popped up in the air straight over our heads. Fowler will go to the screen, but it'll be out of play. So no balls and a strike here. Again, the PitchForkShow.com streaming this live tonight. You can listen from anywhere in the world to this broadcast. Here's the 0-1 delivery to Delahoy. That's upstairs, 1-1. Slight breeze blowing straight in from center field. Ball and strike, no score. Just underway, and the pitch from Riegel is swung on and missed. He got the fastball by him there.
Looks like Cannon's doing a pretty good job so far hitting the spot, sitting right where Lance Fowler's setting up. So he missed that ball upstairs when he was setting up outside, but he's done a good job there.
Breaking ball just missed inside. Chris Eden on the bases tonight. Steve Kramer behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Dominique Delahoy. Riegel with a long look in, and now the pitch. Upstairs, Capitals full. Kramer did the plate in the first game. We love his ring up. He gets pretty animated. I like to see that. No doubt when it's strike 3 with this guy. They called a real nice ball game. Here's the full count pitch. Ball 4. He missed that outside corner and a leadoff walk.
That's the thing we did not want to see there. Leadoff walk. Cannon was right around the plate. Did a good job first few pitches and just missed the outside corner. It could have gone either way, but I think that was a good call by the home plate umpire.
That just off the plate on the 3-2 pitch. So Delahoy first, and here's McKinnon. Upstairs 1-0. Colton McKinnon, the second baseman. Not show any signs of bunting there. Brad Regal, Cannon's dad, the manager of this team, giving some words of encouragement to Cannon. The pitch to McKinnon, foul right back at it. And the count goes to a ball and strike. One on in the body of Delahoy, and nobody out. No score, top of the first. The pitch from Regal. Breaking ball is in there for strike two. That was a good pitch from Cannon. Stayed on top of it. Got a good break on that. And froze McKinnon on that one. So ball and 2 strikes now on Colton McKinnon. Here's the wind and the 1-2 from Riddle. Swing, he got him. Foul back into the net. And Fowler is able to hold on for the first out of the ball game and a strikeout for Regal. And that'll bring up the 3-hitter Mitch Wood, the third baseman. Ottumwa American has really kind of rolled through their side of the district, other than one close game with the National where they won 2-0. They defeated Fairfield 12-3, Milwaukee 14-0, and then they defeated 20-0 over Fox River. So they've only been challenged one time here. That pitch missed 1-0. We will have our Power Insurance Hall of Fame challenge coming up a little later on in the ball game. Here's your 1-0 delivery. That's upstairs 2-0. We'll test the knowledge of Chad and Josh. We'll put them up against the press box crew tonight. See if these guys know anything about baseball. 2 balls, no strikes on the 3-hitter Mitch Wood, the third baseman for American. Regal shakes off a side. Now he's ready. The pitch is way outside, and it's going to get away from Fowler, and down to second base they go. So that'll be a wild pitch. And Delahoy moves down to second. 1 out, and no score in the top of the third. It looks like Cayman's trying to stay away from Wood here. He must be a pretty powerful hitter. This kid looks like he might have some hop to it, but hopefully we'll keep it away and not find out. Well, let's see if he gets the green light on 3-0. The pitch. Right down Broadway, it looked like Wood was catching all the way. So 3-1 now. The line and the 3-1. Breaking ball way in behind him for ball 4. Cannon was unable to stay on top of that. It kind of slipped on him. He's rubbing his hand on his jersey. It would be tough to keep from your hand getting sweaty tonight. It'd be a good night for a rousing bag. Well, that's the second walk of the inning issued by Regal, and that usually spells trouble. Here's Adam Koestner, the pitcher. He's a good-sized kid. By all accounts, a heck of a ball player. Here's the pitch. Way upstairs, 1-0. Cannon struggling to find the zone here. And Kenny goes to his pants to try to dry that hand. The ball and no strikes on Adam Denniston. The pitch from Regal. Downstairs, 2-0. Well, we should have a full slate of pitchers available tonight, I would think. And this, of course, is a must-win situation. Here's the 2-0. Fouled off the fist. If Fowler could find it, he'd have a play, but Lance couldn't find it. Doggone it. It was up off the right side foul. Lance was unable to locate it. Otherwise, he might have had a play on that. It didn't stay up in the air a lot of time, but that would have been a huge break for us. Got it in on the fist of Denniston there. But Denniston stays alive at 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Regal. Fouled back into the screen, 2-2. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by the Flower Teach on the Centerville Square and Henley Mill. Dr. Nick Henlick offering a full line of dental services just off the north side of the square. 1 out, 2 on, no score. Top of the first and a 2-2 count on the always dangerous Adam Denniston. If he calls a timeout, wants to think about things. Now he's back in and ready to go. Here's the pitch. Outside missed the curveball. Denniston wanted to offer, but was able to hold up. And here we are. The official count of Little League Baseball. 3-2. Regal's already issued 2 walks in the inning. He's going to have to come after Denniston here. He shakes off a signal. Now they've come to terms. The time was called by Dustin. They're going to work from the stretch now. The pitch. Look at this. He got it. So that's the second strikeout for Riggle. They'll walk a strikeout and walk a strikeout. It's going to get awful nerve-wracking if that trend continues. Like we're back in high school watching Scotty Wahlberg look up there and walk the bases loaded and strike the next three out. Here's Thomas Mitchell, the left fielder, another good-sized young man. All right, Riggle goes back to the windup now. Of course, you can't lead off in Little League. You cannot leave. The rule says until the ball reaches the batter. Here's the pitch. Strike call, fastball on the outside corner at the kneecap. Bennett's done a much better job these past couple batters keeping the ball down. He was giving everything up high and obviously walked the first three batters. Here's the pitch, breaking ball, sit upstairs, 1-1. The American hitters look like they want a fast pace. If he doesn't throw it quickly, they take the time out and slip out. They like to get in and get it going. Ball to strike here on Mitchell with 2 on and 2 out. The pitch. Ground ball. That's shot down. One first leg to the left field. And a run's going to score. Doc got it. Just right through the 5-hole on Corey there. He just didn't stay down on it, guys. And I think what happened is he knew all he had to do was step on third. He just got ahead of it. Yeah, I think he was on his way to third base before he had the ball in his glove there. And it cost us an error and a run. A heck of a job out there by Otis Williams to be backing that up. He did keep the runner, Wood, at second base. So Wood was unable to come on around the third. So we lose the run there, but if we can get out of it right here, here's a key moment for Cannon. You can't let that rattle. Here's Jackson Brissett, the catcher, with a chance to really make it hurt. Shows butt, pulls back, takes a strike, going 1. Nothing in 1 here on Corsett, the 6th hitter in the lineup. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 call. Of course, that's one of those crazy guys that does the dirty work behind the plate. Takes a special breed to don that gear. Nothing in 2 on Corsett. See if Cannon can whittle out of this right here. Here's the pitch. Curveball around behind you, or a knuckleball maybe. It's going to be a wild pitch, and the runners will move up. Well, maybe put that one on the shelf. 1-2. That old knuckle curveball that Cannon likes to throw, and you just got away from him. Especially a night like tonight, you might want to stick into Davis County. Cole, he had that thing going, and tonight I just don't think he's found the feel for it just yet. The ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. It's down and away. Nice scoop there by Fowler. Well, American has a run in and 2 guys on, and they don't have a hit in the inning. 2 on and an error for Appanoose. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 outs. It's 5 of a kind. The pitch, strike 3, got him looking. So Riggle strikes out the side. And all in all, not bad. Minimized some damage there with the error and 2 walks. So we just give up the 1 run. We come up with a little momentum after the strikeout. We'll head to the bottom of the first here from Ottumwa Midwest Field. Right after this on Hy-Vee's The Pitch.
Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer clear correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
We take care of you. Northside Insurance.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitchfork Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353.
We go to the bottom of the first, and Miles Clausen leads it off for Appanoose County, trailing 1-0. And he faces Adam Dennison, who we've already got on the gun at 67. He can bring it. But Appanoose County has seen the heat before. The Woods kid last year was throwing 70-72. And we were able to manage some runs across against him, the young man from Sheraton, who I believe has moved out of Lucas County from what I hear. Here's the 1-1. Foul off out of play. Miles Clausen, sweet swinging lefty. It's been a real treat to watch this young man play Little League Baseball here in Appanoose County. Tell you what, he plays a heck of a outfield and a very good leadoff hitter for us. So ball and 2 strikes now. Dennison with a long look at it. Now he winds and delivers. Down and away, 2-2. You are listening to KCOG Centerville, the Pitchfork Show. And we are live worldwide at thepitchforkshow.com. Here's the 2-2 Clausen. Swing and a miss. The ball was in the dirt, so he can run to first, and they will throw it to complete it. Clausen chased that one, and that's the first out of the ball game. 1-0, some American here in the bottom of the first. And it's Merrick Matthews now.
Number 5, Merrick Matthews.
Merrick, of course, comes from a great baseball family. His dad, Jonathan, played minor league baseball for the Kansas City Royals. And his grandpa, Rick, coached in the big leagues for about 10 years with the Colorado Rockies. He was in uniform both times the Rockies made it to the postseason. So a great baseball tradition for Merrick Matthews. 1-1 now on Merrick. He throws left and bats right. He takes a look down to his third base manager, Brad Riggle, and now he's ready to go. Here's your 1-1. Ground ball foul over to the third base dugout. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on here. 1-0 of some American. Bobby Pearson works the first base spot for Appanoose County. That one misses. Kyle Ocker tuned in back home in Centerville, working the game for us a little bit. We appreciate that. He's keeping us streaming. Says we're sounding great back in Centerville, so we're glad to have him working it back there. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball, left side, deep behind the bag at third. Long throw, but he got him. Heck of a nice play there by the third baseman, Mitch Wood. But that ball was behind the bag, and he made a nice play and a strong throw across. Yeah, Wood had a funny little hop off the grass center. Wood made a nice backhand stab and fired over to first base to Speedy Matthews. Here's Cannon Riggle, the pitcher. With 2 outs and nobody on the pitch. Inside 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first, 1-0 in favor of Ottumwa American. Appanoose, the home team of that. Here's the line and the pitch. Foul down, 1-1 now on Riggle. Defensively for American in left field, it's Mitchell. The center fielder is Derby. The right fielder is Sharp. Third baseman Wood. The shortstop Delahoy. McKinnon at second. Swartz at first. Corzette behind the plate, taking the pitches from Adam Dennison. Here's the 1-1. Way outside with the fastball, 2-1. kind of what I would call a slinger. He's got a long arm motion, kind of like a gunslinger out there. Here's your 2-1 delivery. Ground ball, left side, third baseman Woods got it again, fires across, makes it look easy. Well, we put a couple balls in play, guys, and that's a good sign that we can go in there and battle. We'll come back with more on our Gamecast edition of the pitch right after this.
Chico Construction provides a complete line of excavating equipment for all your water, sewer, and building needs. Whether it be residential, commercial, or agricultural, Chico Construction can help. Serving Centerville and Southern Iowa for more than 40 years. Call Dave McCann at Chico Construction, 895-1980. That's Dave McCann at 895-1980. Chico Construction. For all your excavating needs, remember, McCann. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square has got you covered when it comes to men's dress. Whether it be business or casual, Jim Ireland Menswear can help. From jeans to slacks, from dress shirts to golf shirts, Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square can help you look your best. And if you've got a wedding in your future, call Jim Ireland Menswear or stop by to talk about tux rentals. Jim Ireland Menswear on the south side of the Centerville Square.
We go to the top of the second. It's 1-0 Ottumwa American leading this thing. They got a run on a couple of walks and an error last inning. It'll be 7-8-9 for the American All-Stars, Swartz, Sharp, and Derby coming to the plate. We will have our Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge coming up, and we'll put Chad and Josh, see how they do up against the Ottumwa Midwest Press Box crew tonight with our baseball trivia question coming up. In just a little bit, brought to you by Power Insurance and Radio. Call 724-9000. Trey Swartz, the first baseman, steps in. He'll get his first look at Shannon Regal. Here's the line of the pitch. That's upstairs 1-0. Top of the second, 1-0 American in the lead. Now the 1-0 delivery. D-Rack on the outside corner, 1-1. We got some bleacher bums out in left center field having a good time today. Here's your 1-1. Try to call the fastball on the outside corner. We'll get a gauge on the radar on the Regal. 52. Here's the 1-2. Outside, couldn't get the chase. 2-2. Looks like Ken is really staying away. You'd almost think he'd try to touch one inside and try to jam him or get one by him. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Swartz. First base, here's the pitch. He did come inside, line drive at Shondell at third. He's got it. Got it in on the fifth, and a nice play there by Shondell. A good pitch for Cannon for the first time of the inning. And here's Tyler Sharp now, the right fielder. Stay right before you make that play after you let that one go play from the top of the fielder, get his head back into the ball game. Here's the line of the pitch. Shows bunt, does bunt. It's up the right side foul. That Fowler does a nice job of hopping out from behind the plate. Getting that thing before it has any chance to wiggle its way back into play. Williams in left. Clausen in center. McCann's out right. Shondell at third. Matthews at short. Kirkland at second. Pearson's at first. Lance Fowler behind the plate taking the pitcher. From Loose, Cannon Regal. Son of Brad and Linda Regal. Here's the 0-1. Chills butt again, pulls back and takes the ball down the dirt line well. Well, it looks like Cannon must be in charge of the right side as Pearson plays deep at first, even though he's shown bunt twice. Now, Shondell is on the edge of the grass at third. Probably needs to come in even further at this point. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got the fastball by him, 1-2. Here's your 1-2 for Regal. Got him with a fastball. Fourth strikeout of the ball game from Cannon. Looks like he's got decent movement on the fastball tonight as well. So here's Dakota Derby, the center fielder. Derby, just a little guy. Runs well, good little ball player. He shows butt. Butts it, foul behind home plate. So the bottom of the lineup for American looks like their goal is to put this ball in play and make us play defense, but so far they've been unsuccessful in getting the butt down. 2 outs, and not a human being on base. 1-0 Ottumwa American. Wriggle to the plate. Shows butt again, butt pretty hard back to Cannon. Should be an easy play. The first getting over. So Wriggle works the spotless second. It's 1-0 American. We're back to Ottumwa Midwest Field and the district semifinal right after this.
They don't build cars like they used to, and they don't repair them like they used to either. Today's vehicles contain advanced, lightweight materials and safety features like crumple zones and airbags that help protect your family. Repairing them properly after a collision requires up-to-date training. RK Auto Body has it. We're among only 10% of shops to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class business. When you pick a collision repair shop, make the smart choice for your family's safety. Choose gold-class trained repair professionals. Choose RK Auto Body. RK Auto Body is located at 21317 Highway J46 Centerville, or call them at 641-856-2500. At J&L Flooring in Centerville, they're ready to help with all your flooring needs. J&L Flooring on the east side of the Centerville Square has carpet, vinyl, tile, hardwood, and laminate. And with a large selection in stock, you're sure to find just what you want at a great price. J&L Flooring on the east side of the square in Centerville is open Monday through Friday 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 2. J&L Flooring on the east side of the Centerville Square. Their prices will floor you.
We go to the bottom of the second. Corey Shondell steps to the plate for Appanoose County to get his first look at Denniston. The pitch. Ground ball hard left side under the glove of Wood. A long throw for the shortstop, and he got him. So, guys, we've hit the ball hard now 3 times and just haven't found the hole, but it's a good sign that the top of our lineup, anyway, is not afraid to get in there and take some cuts at Denniston. Yeah, the left side of that Ottumwa infield seems to be pretty solid so far. They're grabbing everything that comes to them. Strong arms over there, too. Hoy made that look easy. And Wood did a nice job getting out of the way so he didn't catch one in the back of the head. Here's Trent McCann now. Strike called. 0-1. Denniston hit 67 early in the first, but then we got word from Chad LaRue that he hasn't been above 63 since that last pitch was pretty quick. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, right side, foul. Right at the first baseman. We would have been gobbled up on that anyway. I don't know. Trent was taking the bat with him down the line there. He might have had a chance. He was going to try to watch the ball loose, wasn't he? Oh, Alex Rodriguez. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 American in the bottom of the second inning. Trent McCann behind the deck. The pitch. Inside. Missed. Normally you say, where is there, Trent? But I see something on that guy. Armored up or anything. Here's the pitch. Way outside. I think it's 2-2. I'm not sure. Scoreboard shows full count, but I'm not sure we're there yet. I have 2-2. I think it's 2 balls and 2 strikes here on McCann. That's unofficial, though, 2-2. All right, here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes on McCann. And the pitch from Denniston. Swing and a miss, but it's quarter through the catcher's legs. McCann's going to have a real chance to be safe, and he is. Our first base runner. And that's going to be a pass ball. And McCann, who runs pretty well, avoided first. And now it'll be Pete Pearson. Well, guys, something like that, even if we're unable to get him around, it turns the lineup over. Move through the lineup a little bit. Give guys a second and third chance to look at Denniston. The pitch to Pearson. Swing and a miss on the fastball. McCann with a big lead at first, tried to draw a throw, but nothing to it. He better be careful because if Corsett throws like everybody else on this team, he could find himself in trouble. Trent can get a little squirrely from time to time. He likes to get a little jiggy down there. Pearson goes back and gets another bag. You think he got one that's heavier or lighter? What do you think? 0-1 on Pearson. It's the signals from Edge or Brad Riggle. Riggle got the homer bat. That's right. This is my home run bat. Now Riggle goes through the signals again. Brad's a two-handed signal giver. That's an interesting approach. Here's the pitch. Squares around the front. And foul ball. Gage needs to maybe scoot up on the plate just a little bit. He's back a little bit. Not that I blame him, but 0-2 on Gage Pearson. Now maybe he's creeping in there a little bit. He's choked way up on the pitch. Outside, gets by the catcher, wild pitch. McCann will hustle down to second base. And Appanoose has a man in scoring position. One thing about it, guys, Dennison has, when he's wild, he's wild. He's had a handful of pitches that the catcher Corzette had no chance to get tonight. So an opportunity to maybe to move McCann around the bases here. Here's your 1-2 to Pearson. Swing and a miss, got the heater by him. McCann thinks there's 3 outs, but he's way off the back at second, and he's out. I don't know what he was doing. And why, guys, the unfortunate thing is Trent could have hit it to third. Everybody was kind of sleeping. Trent thought it was the third out, I think, and he come wandering off, which is not good, but then he had third easy if he would have just went, but he got a little confused and tried to go back to second, and they nailed him. And in a game like this, that is absolutely huge, because now that opportunity to move through the lineup a little quicker has slipped away. But nonetheless, it's 1-0. Appanoose County trails this game. We'll go to the third when we come back on Hy-Vee.
This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Hy-Vee is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Hy-Vee. You'll also find them online at dailyhywegian.com. That's dailyhywegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Hy-Vee, the newspaper that cares about Appanoose County.
We go to the top of the third with Appanoose County trailing 1-0. It'll be the top of the lineup for Ottumwa American. Second time through for Cannon here, so this is kind of a pivotal point in the ball game. The pitch is about 1.5 miles outside, 1-0. Again, we are streaming live tonight at thepitchsportshow.com. Thepitchsportshow.com. Russ Ocker, Chad Kessler, Josh Price on the call tonight. Google it. If you get it, Google it. Inside 2-0. That may be your new tagline. I don't know. Can't find it. Google it. Delahoy drew a walk in the first and scored the only run of the ball game. Made a nice play at short in the last half inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball hit into the screen on the right side. Foul. Again, Chris Keaton on the bases, and Steve Kramer behind the plate done a nice job. He's had to have lost at least 14 gallons of sweat, I would think, back here tonight. He worked the first game behind the plate as well. That's up high. 3-1 now on Delahoy. We got to challenge this guy. We're in the top of the third, and it's 1-0 in favor of the All-Stars from Ottumwa American. At the pitch, G-right call. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Delahoy. Here's the payoff. Hit off into the screen on the right side again. Well, we're in the third. No substitutions yet. Now, Ottumwa American with a 12-man roster will have to have everybody play 2 innings in the field in that one. Appanoose with a 13-man roster. Everybody just has to see an at-bat. Here's your full count pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. For Wiggle, that's the 5th strikeout of the ball game. And a big out there to keep Illinois off the bases.
Number 14, Colton McKinnon.
Here's Colton McKinnon. He struck out in his first at-bat. He's the second baseman for the All-Stars from the American League. Fly ball right side, heading out of play. And it'll be on 1 on McKinnon. Regal is hitting in the low 50s on the radar gun. 52, 50, 51 there. McKinnon steps out. Now he's back in. Nothing at 1. Here's your 0-1 delivery. Line drive, center field, base hit. And the first base hit of the ball game for either team. And that'll bring up Mitch Wood, who drew a base on balls his first at-bat.
Miles did a nice job out there in center field. It almost looked like he wanted to dive for that ball, and he thought better of it because this one was line drive, but if you dive for it and don't knock it down, that thing is going to the fence, and it's going to be triple.
He looked like he was ready to fire over first base.
Yeah.
Breaking ball missed outside to Mitch Wood.
Miles got an arm. He probably could have made it close.
Wood, the third baseman, had a tremendous game defensively. He walked in his first and only at bat. Here's your 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball, cue shot, second base. Kirkland's going to have to hurry. Got him at first. Nice play, Chase there, guys. That ball had good spin on it, and Chase stayed with it. That's a big out.
Very big out. Chase not knowing after the single break out. He also had the base runner drop in front of his base. He did a nice job staying down line and keeping the ball in front of him and making a nice throw first base.
Heck of a nice play there by Chase Kirkland. Well, here's the dangerous Adam Denniston now, the pitcher. Breaking ball, miss. Ooh, that was close. That's a little high. 1-0. He buckled Denniston on that, but this was strike zone. 2 outs, man on second. In the body of Colton McKinnon, who singled the center. Check swing up the right side and gobbled up by Pearson. A race to the bag, and he got it for the third out of the inning. And now we don't realize it's 3 outs. We got to get our head in the ball game around here, guys. That's not going to work in the district semifinal. Nobody on our team appeared to know it was the third out of the inning. So I guarantee you Coach Riggle's probably going to light a fire over there when they get to the dugout. All right, it is time now for our Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge. Power Insurance Hall of Fame Challenge. So we have Chad and Josh up here, and we'll let the guys in the box play along and see how they do. Rich Kennedy, Chad LaRue, and Andy Arona. You won't even, I guess you will need to write it down. It's just a one-answer question. All right. What legendary sports streak started on this date, or not on this date, on May 15th, 1941? What legendary sports streak started on May 15th, 1941? That's your Power Insurance Hall of Fame challenge today. What legendary sports streak started on this date in on May 15th, 1941? You want to say this date. Now, the crew over here is blurting out an answer, which could result in giving you guys an answer if it's right, but I should have told them on the Hall of Fame challenge, just write it down somewhere. Don't tell your competitors what the answer is. So, all right, what did you guys come up with? Did you have any ideas?
I have the hit streak written down.
Okay. All right, yep. Joe DiMaggio's hit streak started on May 15th, 1941. And so we will have to go into overtime. All right, everybody got that one right. So now, left fielder Otis Williams steps in now. So your follow-up extra inning question is, how many games did he hit safely in a row? How many games was the famous hit streak for Joe DiMaggio? There's a little flare up the right side by Otis, takes a little cue, hops out of first, is low, gets away, and Williams is safe at third. It'll be an error on the second baseman, but it was a tough play. That'll be McKinnon out there. Another little cue ball. He was able to gather it up, but then he hurried his throw and threw it away. It looks like there's a nice little lift once you get past that to the dirt there. Those balls are skating and coming off like that. I'll tell tell you one thing we saw there that a lot of people don't realize. Otis, who's a kind of a husky kid, runs very, very well. He's pretty quick. Let's see what we do here with Fowler way behind him, goes to the screen, and Williams will head for second. The throw down is not in time, and Appanoose has a little something going there as Williams slides safely into second base on the wild pitch. All right, so what do we come up with? How many games did you guys come up with? 56 over here, 56. Oh, we're going into even more extra innings. All right. We'll head to the 11th inning coming up on our Hall of Fame Challenge. Fowler shows one. What's a foul? 1-0, Ottumwa American in the lead. All right, we got some changes. Ottumwa American. Zach Ross goes into the ball game, and here we'll get the rest here after this pitch. He does got good run up the right side. Dennison will have to go to first, and the runner will move. A heck of a sacrifice there by Fowler. And down to third goes Otis Williams. All right, so Zach Ross is into the ball game for Shark, but he goes to left field. All right. Kai Glover comes into the ball game for Dakota Derby and goes to center field. Thomas Mitchell has now moved over to right field. All right, here we go. Kirkland in, and that pitch is a strike. So what do you do here? Jason Kirkland, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. We got a man on third. That is Otis Williams with 1 out. Swing and a miss. 0-2, and Jason's going to have to get a little quicker there. I did use something off to the right. Sure, I don't know if you would consider punting here or not, but no, I don't think you. 0-2 on Jace, the pitch. Swing and a miss, he got him. So 2 down. And now Miles Clausen, top of the lineup. Clausen, the sweet swinging left. He's going to bridge Tanja Clausen will step in. Clausen struck out his first at-bat. He's got an RBI opportunity here. The pitch is outside 1-0. And Otis runs pretty well. A fastball might give him an opportunity to get in here. Maybe you get brave here in front. Miles got great speed. The infield deep. You might be able to get a run and a base hit out of the deal. So 1-0 from Dennison. Outside 2-0. The thing Otis has to be careful with is the short screen here. Not much room, but if it gets off to the side, you got a lot of room to run. 2 outs, man on third. That's Williams. We trail it 1-0. Hit hard off the left side. Miles just a little bit late on that one. 2-1. Have a tension building here in the bottom of the third inning of the district semifinal. Both of these teams want a shot at Monroe County on Monday night in Albia. Here's your 2-1. One outside, gets by the catcher. Otis coming, and he's going to be out by Miles. It jumps back up. I think you got to try it there, probably. But some American gets the chance, gets the break there. I don't know on it. Was it being called 3? Maybe not. So it's easy to second guess there. You can't blame it. You can't read where that thing's going to go. I mean, you saw the ball get by and you make the break. I guess the silver lining is we have to stop the lineup coming up next inning. So Appanoose unable to get one across there. Koestner will lead off in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It is 1-0 in favor of Ottumwa American, and we will keep it here again, and we will go to the next inning on our challenge. All right, so we already discovered that Joe DiMaggio's hitting streak started on May 15, 1941. He hit for 56 games. Since the DiMaggio hitting streak, who holds the longest hitting streak since Joe DiMaggio? And how many games? How many games? So we'll give these guys some time to think about that. We'll take a break. We'll come back.
This is Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. Since the summer of 1987, I have been helping people with their IRA investments. I have many clients that contribute money into an IRA on a monthly basis, but I also have many retired clients that are receiving money on a monthly basis to help pay bills. That's called cash flow. Having an adequate amount of cash flow is very important. I give people monthly cash flow from their employees' retirement plans. We put the money into an IRA and then set up a systematic withdrawal plan that can be sent directly into your bank account. It's safe and convenient. I have many safe options for your retirement plan distribution from your employer. I'm Henry Ortman at the Annuity Shop in Centerville. I've been in business since 1987.
Founded in 1864, the Daily Hy-Vee is one of the oldest businesses in Centerville. Keep up on local news, sports, and all community events by reading the Daily Hy-Vee. You'll also find them online at dailyhywegian.com. That's dailyhywegian.com, where you'll find the latest in local news and much more. Subscribe today by calling 856-6336. That's 856-6336. The Daily Hy-Vee, the newspaper that cares about Appanoose County.
We head to the top half of the fourth. It's 1-0 at Ottumwa American. Thomas Mitchell now in right field is leading it off. And we'll see how everybody did in our latest Hall of Fame challenge question. Since DiMaggio's hitting streak, who's had the longest since then, and how many games? There's the pitch. Wow, I'm not to play. All right, what did we come up with? What did you guys get over here?
Pete Rose with 41 games.
He has Pete Rose with 41. You guys have... Did you have Pete Rose? All right. Pete Rose with 44. Pete Rose with 44, but the win goes over here to Chad and Josh. So, nicely done. Here's the pitch. Knuckleball, Texas City, 1-1.
Can't find it. Google it.
A ball and a strike. On the number 5 hitter, Thomas Mitchell, the pitch is outside 2-1. I would have protested that question if your walking pitcher's been here. Clausen with a wide array of pitches. He's got a fastball, curveball, knuckle curve, knuckle screw knuckle, slurve, a ton of them. That one was just a little outside, 3-1.
I cut a lot of the plate. That must have been maybe a little low.
Might have been. We can't tell high and low from up here, but that looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think we got Clausen at 15 different pitches.
That would also miss, but it's a leadoff walk. Both of those were awfully close. And that'll bring up Jackson Corsett now. Changes for Appanoose. Miles Clausen obviously is in the pitch can and will finish with 51 pitches, threshold 50. So he would be available for Monday night if we get to that point. Greg Matthews moves to center, Miles into pitch, and Cannon over to short. Time is called as manager, coacher. Special pitch runner, Shark, is going to come into the ball game to run for Thomas Mitchell. So Shark, who was just removed for Zach Ross last inning, is now available as a special pitch runner at first base for Ottumwa American. 1-0, top of the fourth. We got a real tiebreak on our hands here tonight. As we expected, two good baseball teams going at it. The pitch, he shows butt, pulls back, takes the ball. Strike. Okay, sorry, I didn't see him turn. 0-1. So 0-1 here on Corsett, who showed butt, then pulled back and took a strike. Clausen with the pitch. Strike 2 called, 0-2. So Corsett steps out of the box and thinks about things a little bit. Here's the wide in the 0-2 from Clausen. Knuckleball hit high in the air, center field. Eric Matthews has a beat on it. He's got it. He might have a play at first. Long throw, close, but he's just holding off the bag. It was going to be close anyway, but Sharp wandered off the bag probably a little further than he would have. The man coach would have liked there. I think twice about this to Mary Caller the next time that comes around. Now Trey Schwartz steps in. Now Trey is the son of Lorenzo Watkins, who played basketball at Indian Hills Community College and now is an assistant over in Burlington for Terry Carroll. Swing and a miss on the Duxie. 0-1.
Miles is doing a good job of moving in and out, up and down. He's got all those different pitches and working all parts of the plate.
Foul back to the screen. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on Trey Schwartz. He's the first baseman. Here's the wide and the 0-2. outside, 1-2, trying to get him to chase. And Swartz was having none of it. Here's the line and the pitch. Foul back to the screen on another knuckleball. 1 out, man on first in the body of Shark, who's a special pinch runner for Thomas Mitchell, who drew a leadoff walk. Not much air moving right now. Still pretty humid out here. But thank goodness we didn't have the 6 o'clock game. Here's the 1-2. Knuckleball fouled back to the screen again. Clausen keeps Vaseline in his left, blocking the foul in the right. And it's umpire's supposed to be real close. He just wipes a little spot on the ball. He's got sandpaper up in the glove. Here's the 1-2. That ball's hit 300 miles, but it's foul off the right side. And Mike got it over there in the creek. Yeah, they have a name for that creek over here. We can't say it on the air. We can't repeat, apparently. Relief creek, I think. Go with that. Ball and 2 strikes. Swartz is being a real bigger at the plate. That one he threw in behind him. He wouldn't go after that. Late break for first on the wild pitch, but he gets down to second. That one slipped. He hit the hole with that one. New league record. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Clausen to the glove. Down to the plate. Go high. The count goes full. Well, with first base open, you certainly don't have to groove it here. Here's the full count pitch. Line drive, left field, that hit well, and it's up and over Otis's head off the wall and 1 hop. The run's going to score. Throw to second, he is big. So a double for Short. And it's 2-0 All-American. And time is come. Manager Brad Riggle. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And Crowley ran out of cue cards to get the numbers come here when he wanted to have a pitch. 1 out and a run in the inning for the All-Stars from Ottumwa American. Here's the pitch. Ground ball towards the middle and into center field for a base hit. American will scoop it up. The runner's coming to the plate. Here's the throw. It's too high. The run scores. Gets away from Power. He'll chase it down. The Ross will stay at second. It's 3-0 American. Another RBI number 1. Well, here's Sky Glosser now, the center fielder. Guys, I think Clausen has got to maybe start throwing a little more of fastballs. You know, Cannon had good success with the fastball. Lyles with too much off speed right now. Ground ball at the third baseman shot down. He's got it. Throw across, and he got him at first. Over to third on the throw goes Zach Robb. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup now. That was Ty Glosser who was in the back. And now it'll be Dominic Delahoy. Delahoy gets the work from the first base coach. 2 outs, man on third. That is Zach Robb. And here's the pitch. Knuckleball lifted in the air on the right side. Shallow right field. Kirkland goes back, and he drops it. on it. Had it in the glove, and it pops out. It's 4-0. And that'll bring up Colton McKinnon. McKinnon steps in now with 2 outs. We got to get out of this inning and get to work on our end of things. It's been a rough go for us here in the top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Outside 1-0. Ball on strike. On McKinnon. Line drive after shortstop Riggle. He's got it. The inning is over. But American does some damage. They get 3 on it. We trail it 4-0. We'll come back with the bottom of the 4th. Right after this on Hy-Vee the pitch.
The Preserve on Rathbun Lake is Southern Iowa's premier 18-hole championship golf course. Golf season is here, and the Preserve is in immaculate shape. Call today and get your tee time at 724-1400. That's 724-1400. Also, if it's time to upgrade your equipment, then it's time to stop into their golf shop. Let their knowledgeable staff help you find just what you need to help you look your best, and more importantly, play your best. The Preserve on Rathbun Lake. Find out more at honeycreekresort.com.
Hi, this is Amy with the Flower Seat, and we have a new look. We would like to welcome the Junk Parlor to the east side of the square. The Junk Parlor carries a huge selection of antique, vintage, and repurposed items. Spring is just around the corner, but the Flower Seat and the Junk Parlor get your home and garden ready. Flower Seat on the northeast corner of the Centerville Square. Call 437-4131 and check us out on Facebook.
All right, we head to the bottom of the 4th. And Appanoose will have the top of the lineup here, but we got to try to get some runs back here. A rough 4th for us. We gave up 3, and it's 4-0 now American. Swing and lefty. Step in. 34 pitches so far. 34 pitches so far for Denniston. So if you're American, how far do you go? Will they go up to 50 and then get him out of there? Probably depends on what Appanoose does to him the next couple of innings. The pitch to Clausen is a little flare towards left field and in for a base hit for Clausen. The first hit of the ball game for Appanoose, so that's just what we needed after that last inning. Eric Matthews steps in now. Guys, the thing about Denniston is as hard as he throws, we have some guys coming through here that if we can launch one out of here, there's no doubt Merrick and Cannon and Corey are all going to battle here for sure against Denniston. They're not going to be intimidated by this young man's fastball. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. That was about as hard as we've seen tonight. 0-1 on Merrick. Clausen with the first hit of the game for the Appanoose All-Stars. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, right side. The second baseman's got it. The second for 1. The first won't be in time there, but they did get the lead runner at second. Nice play there by McKinnon. At second. Cannon Regal in now with 1 out. And Matthews on first on the fielder's choice. Cannon grounded to third this first at-bat. That's upstairs, 1-0. The winner gets Monroe County on Monday night in Albia for the right to go to the Little League State Tournament, which is being hosted over in Davenport this year at the end of the month. Upstairs, 2-0. Really haven't seen anything off speed from Denniston. It's time to just wear back and bring it. Here it is, and what do you think about it? Here's your 2-0 delivery. Strike call on the outside corner, 2-1.
Well, honestly, he hasn't needed much other than that fastball. You throw it in there 67 miles an hour, you're going
to opportunity to be successful, yeah. Good success. Chopper up in front of the plate. Denniston will grab it. He'll throw to first, and Regal's out. Matthews down to second. That'll be Shondell now. Corey Shondell, the third baseman, steps in. 4-0 Ottumwa American here. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Appanoose All-Star trying to keep their All-Star life alive here.
Corey Shondell.
Come on, Corey, let's launch one right here. This little guy can hit it a mile. Here's this. There was a very long pitch. There was. They must have been the top in the field. He sneaky dink us. 0-1. Two outs, man on first. That's Merrick Matthews. Or second, excuse me. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, left side. Woods got it, fires across, and he got him at first. That kid is smooth over there at third base. Appanoose goes scoreless in the fourth. We have played through 4. It's 4-0 against Ottumwa American. We head to the 5th when we come back on Hy-Vee.
Henley Dental in Centerville offers a full range of dental services, from regular exams to dental cosmetics. Henley Dental can help with all of your dental needs. Call today at 856-4103. That's 856-4103. They offer Clear Correct and porcelain veneers to help make that smile look better. And Dr. Nick Henley would like to remind you of the importance of scheduling a regular exam. You should have your teeth examined and cleaned every 6 months. To schedule your exam today, call 856-4103. That's 856-4103. Dr. Nick Henley at Henley Dental, 203 West Washington in Centerville.
There's no place like home, and there's no place like Northside Insurance to insure your home. We're your hometown insurance agency, which means we know you by name and will take time to understand your insurance needs. We can also help with your other insurance, such as auto, boat, farm, and business. Together with Allied Insurance, we'll design the insurance package that fits your needs. Call us today at 856-3333.
Quote to claim, we take care of you. Northside Insurance.
We go to the top of the 5th. Russ Ocker, Chad Koestner, Josh Rice. We've got some changes for Appanoose County. Zach Hy-Vee will come in now and do the catching. He'll come into the ball game for Lance Fowler. At left field, Mason Bauman slides in for Otis Williams. And at second base, Kate Mosley comes into the ball game for Jason Kirkland. So that just leaves Hunter Gottman, who will need to get an at-bat in the ball game, and then these guys that came in defensively obviously will need to get their at-bat as well. Paulson goes to the mound for his second inning of work. And he's going to face the heart of the lineup. Wood, Denniston, and Mitchell. Clay Morris has come into the ball game for Corzette, so he will bat. Clay Morris will bat for Jackson Corzette for Ottumwa. Ottumwa American, undefeated so far in all-star play, 4-0, Appanoose 3-1. Let's see what we can get done with just a couple innings to go. You would probably think that Denniston will probably come out at that 50-pitch threshold and save him for Monday night. So we need to get that there in a hurry here in the 5th when we get up to our portion of the 5th. But first things first, we got to hold this one, our Appanoose Ottumwa American All-Star team. Check here. Here's Mitchell at the third baseman. This kid is a ball player. He looks as good at third base as any little leaguer I've seen. Here's the pitch. Fouled into the screen, 0-1. You're listening to KCOG Centerville, 99.7 FM, 1400 AM. Also streaming worldwide tonight at thepitchsportsshow.com. Thepitchsportsshow.com. They're firing up some fireworks behind the center field fence. That'll be a good time to pitch. Time called by the home plate umpire, Steve Kramer. It's not his first trip, is it? He's going to let that thing explode out there. But it looks like they're not going anywhere. We're going to have to play through. Here's the young Underwood. Again fouled off out of play over towards Release Creek. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on the third baseman, Mitch Wood, who is the number 3 hitter in the lineup. 4-0 American leads Appanoose. Clausen with a long look in, and now the pitch. Line drive, left center field. That's going to one-hop up against the wall. Merrick will bring it in, and they'll hold him to a single. Well, I just really think that Miles got to get away from that knuckleball a little bit, guys. They're teeing off on it. I think that would have been a good place for a fastball up there, change the sight a little bit, and then maybe come back with a knuckleball or curveball. Yeah, he's throwing too many of them. He's got to be 85% fastballs, and otherwise you're not going to fool anybody. It's easy as a young kid to fall in love with the off-speed stuff. Here's Adam Denniston now. The right-handed gunslinger for America. That pitch is in the dirt. Oh, nice stop there. Zach Heidenwith is in behind the plate. That's the bat stop back there. He's a bulldog. We're in the top of the fifth. Appanoose has got to throw up a goose egg here for America. That's in the dirt. The nice stop by Zach there. 2-0.
And this one good thing. We do have a nice array of catchers between Fowler, Heidenwith, and Merrick Matthews going back to Cannon right in. I mean,
Gottman?
Yeah. We got a lot of good catchers. We just need to find some.
Touchdown and away now. 3-0 on Denniston. Here's the line and the 3-0 delivery. Ball 4. Trouble brewing for Appanoose here in the fifth. Okay, that's going to bring up.
Number 2, the right field.
Oh, it's Mitchell. Mitchell, the right fielder. He is 0 for 1 in the ball game, but he's been on base twice. Reached on an error and a base on balls. Wait a minute there. We want to thank the folks at J&L Flooring for joining us on the broadcast tonight. Also in the Northland at the Annuity Shop. And Chico Construction for all your excavating needs. Remember, McCann can. The 0-1 is correct. You called. He painted the outside corner at the knee balls, and it's 0-2. Paulson reaches in his back pocket for some sandpaper. Now he's ready to go. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Got him. Swinging. Strike 3. Batter's out. And here's Jackson Corzette. He's being pitched hit for here. Clay Morris is into the ball game. Cannon Rabel went pretty strong. He gave up just the 1 run. He had 5 strikeouts. So nice outing for Cannon tonight. Here's Clay Morris now to bat for Corzette. And he hits a hard one back towards the middle and into center field for a hit. Merrick's got it. We could have a play at the plate. This throw is high, and the run's going to score. Gets away from Heidenwith, and we're not there. 6-0. American gets 2 on it. That's a tough break for us. It's 6-0. American All-Stars on base hit up the middle by Clay Morris, and Merrick's throw was a little high. And it popped out of the glove of Heidenwith. Here's Trey Swartz, the first baseman now. Swartz doubled to left in his last at-bat. 6-0 against All-American Appanoose. Gonna have to get something going offensively. We got to get out of this fifth first. The winner gets Monroe County in Albia on Monday night for a trip to the state tournament in Davenport, Iowa. Time has been called. We've got a stoppage of play. And we're going to have a special pinch runner now. Derby, Dakota Derby comes into the ball game. Clay Morris to run at second base. And the fireworks continue behind the center field fence. A beautiful array. No ball and a strike here on Swartz. Line drive, right field, over McCann's head, and one hops off the wall. Swartz will head for second. McCann's throw is a little high, and the runner will cruise into second base, and it's 7-0. Boy, Swartz has really hit the ball on the nose a couple of times tonight. I think that might do it here for Miles. Tell you what, Miles is a heck of a pitcher. Maybe just not his night tonight, but that's a young man right there, guys, that pitched for the state championship game a couple years. He's got a bright future, and nothing to hold your head down on that for Miles Wilson.
No, but Miles is one of those kids that he'll take this one pretty hard. Oh, yeah, he's going to beat himself up over it, and hopefully it's not his last chance. Maybe we can do some damage here in the bottom of the inning and get him another shot out there on the mound.
Well, Merrick Matthews, the big left-hander, will come in and relief and try to put things to rest for American and give our offense a chance. We'll grab a break. We'll come back with more on Hy-Vee's The Pitch right after this.
Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon is proud to be a part of the Pitchfork Show. Give Sales and Associates a call today at 888-767-0239. That's 888-767-0239. Call them locally in Centerville at 856-3375. That's 856-3375. For all your insurance needs, call Sales and Associates Cook Insurance in Centerville and Corridon.
Hello, this is Billy Thomas of the Thomas Funeral Home. Have you considered the benefit of advanced funeral planning? You plan for your first car, your first home, your children's college, and your retirement. Planning makes sense. Guaranteed pricing, peace of mind, and the alleviation of stress on your family are just a few of the benefits of advanced funeral planning. Please feel free to pick up the phone or stop by the funeral home with any questions regarding advanced funeral planning.
Call the Thomas Funeral Home in Centerville at 856-4321 or in Bloomfield at 664-2353.
Rick Matthews in relief of Miles Clawson, 7-0 right now with American. Zach Ross, who came into the ball game for Tyler Sharp, singled in his first and only at bat. Now let's see if Merrick can put a stop to this and get us in to get our offense going. There's one hit off the right side into the screen.
Merrick's is a predominantly fastball pitcher. You might throw in a little changeup, but nothing, no real off-speed change or curveballs or anything like that. Just fastball, changeup.
Well, when your grandpa's a Major League Baseball pitching coach, you're not going to throw a curveball when you're 12 years old. Grandpa Rick will say absolutely not to that. You're going to see fastball changeup. Of course, Rick Matthews, the bullpen coach for the Rockies for more than 10 years, is Merrick's grandpa. Rick still works with the Rockies. Here's an 0-2 pitch now to Zach Ross, trying to chase it off the outside corner. And now Kai Glosser steps in for 2 outs and a man on second in the body of Swartz, who doubled. Swartz has doubled to left and doubled to right tonight. So he's obviously got a guy to work the entire season. Well, here's the pitch from Matthews. Missed down the way 1-0. Nice stop by Heisenwell. So we've got Bauman in left, Clausen in center, McCann in right, Shondell is at third, Cannon Riggle at short, Kate Mosley at second, H. Pearson at first. Heisenwell behind the plate taking the pitches out from Merrick Matthews. That's outside 2-0. Now a little breeze picking back up through here. Here's the 2-0 to Glasser. Hit off the right side into the screen. 2-1.
Keenan's got a buddy up there, and the base umpire, they're carrying on a nice conversation.
I think they're going to Domino's for pizza after the game.
They got the cameras trying to figure out the place to eat.
Here's the 2-1. Ground ball. Towards the second baseman, Mosley. He's got a long throw, and he got him. Nice play, Kate Mosley there towards the bag at second. Chad, you coached him. He's a little bulldog himself.
Oh, yeah. He's another one that's fine catchers, and he's got that mentality that nothing's going to get by him. Works up everything. Made a nice play and fired over the first base.
Well, we're going to keep it here during the break and talk to Josh Price about all things Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is our presenting sponsor. Josh is on vacation, goofing off while we get ready to have St. Louis and watch the Cardinals for the weekend. They got Dad's Mets. What's the latest on that game? They got to update. They do it 2-1 in the 8th. The last time I looked here just shortly ago. The Cardinals are up. So 3-1 now in favor of the Cardinals. There we go. Your Mets just can't help the Pirates out, can they, Chad?
No, we don't like to help a lot of people out, especially ourselves. So,
all right, Josh, so while you're away from the store, what's going on?
Well, don't forget every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, stop out from 10 to 2. We got the grill going, and we're going to have a smoker going. You can come out there and get a hamburger, hot dog, or bratwurst. I think they're doing grilled chicken, and I think they're even doing ribeye sandwiches out there on the grill. So if you're thinking about getting something to eat this weekend, stop over by Hy-Vee around lunchtime, and we got something on the grill for you.
All right, Josh, I'll have you hand the mic down to Rod Thompson's up here with us. Rod's the district manager, and Rod has been doing that now for quite a few years. Rod, How many years for you as the district manager here for our district?
I believe this is 6 years.
Okay. Well, first of all, I know it's a volunteer position, so on behalf of all of us here in the press box, thank you for what you do, because I know you put a lot of time in. Your month of July has got to pretty much be dedicated to this, right? Working Little League, right?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. July is it's a lot of fun, but it's pretty grueling by the end of the month.
Now, you got some kids active in sports, and David in Bloomfield, right?
Yes. Brody's 13, and he plays a little bit of everything. We just finished up the Baker State tournament last weekend. We don't want to talk about that. But and then Avery's 12, and she plays a little bit of softball and basketball, and you name it, and she's involved in it. So
this year the district tournament you split in half the district versus everybody plays everybody. Give me the thought behind that, and do you like this system better than the other system, or?
We used to do this years ago, and we did it this way, and we kind of got back to it this year. We were doing a round robin. We kind of put it up to the vote every year, and it was a little undecided, and I just kind of made the call and said, hey, we're going to do it this way. We had a lot of teams that couldn't make a lot of the dates, and so we just decided maybe this was a better thing to do, trying to compete with everybody else and all the baseball that they were playing. So I kind of like this system because I like